This is totally unprepared. So, hi everyone, my name is Tsepo Mavimbela. I'm a storyteller at Meraki Creative. So I was about to get into creating some content for the day and for tomorrow, but I decided let me do something a bit different that I haven't really seen anybody doing online, and just go onto our website and go on the blogs that I've written, read them and narrate them and give a bit more context on some of the points that are made on the video. So this is totally new. I don't know how the response is going to be, but hopefully it's a good response and you're going to enjoy this as much as I will enjoy doing it, because I really do enjoy creating content. But before we get into doing that, please subscribe onto our channel, hit the notification bell for more videos to come, and at the end of the video, if you saw any thing that you would like to get more context or more information about, we'll make the next video answering your questions or adding to any points that you make in the comment section, of course. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first one that I'll be reading is why content marketing doesn't work without patience. So before I get into doing this, okay, I'm not a very fast reader, nor am I a fast writer. So even though I wrote this myself, there might be some pauses and breaks in between there, because I'm not such a fast reader or such a great reader, especially when I have to read aloud. Needless to say, I was not the best when it came to orals in high school. All right, so why content marketing doesn't work without patience. Since the introduction of the internet and social media, marketing has been Since the introduction of internet and social media, marketing has been Let's just get rid of that. Since the introduction of internet and social media, marketing has been getting a lot easier and cheaper to do. Like I said, I'm narrating, not reading word for word. So small businesses can compete with big corporations. There is no way big corporations can suffocate smaller businesses with online marketing, with so many ways to kill a cat. Wait, let's not kill a cat. We can't kill cats anymore. They're quite famous online. With so many things a company could do online to get ahead, the sky is really the only limit. I'm going to go into this paragraph now. One of the most effective ways to do online marketing for years now has been content marketing. Content marketing is almost easy, especially considering that a smartphone can be a company's sole content creating tool. So I'm going to explain that just a bit. I've met quite a few small business owners when they needed some of my video services for their company, and we'll talk about how they should not depend on that video that we'll be producing. They should create more videos after that one. And the question will usually be, how will I do that? Because I don't have a camera. You have the camera. You are the video specialist, or you are the professional when it comes to video. But the truth is, with your smartphone alone, you can do a lot. So with Facebook, if you use Facebook for marketing, and Instagram, you can do Instagram Live, you can do Facebook Live. And I don't know if you've seen online, there's quite a few videos, if not a lot, of companies that are successfully creating their brand by sharing videos that somebody took with the phone in their office, and they were just, you could say they were just having fun. However, that video does translate into the branding, because you get to be relatable with your viewers on social media. So if you do a live video at the office, at the field, whatever kind of business you are running, that live video will get views, and you just keep reminding your potential customers, your previous customers, your current customers, and future customers of your existence, and you are connecting with them on a brand. Your brand just really connects with them. So if you are hiring a video production company to make, say, a commercial for you, you don't just you don't just depend on that commercial. You don't just depend on that video that was professionally produced by a company. You have your smartphone. There's a whole lot of videos to do. So in other videos and other blogs, I'll be also talking about how to create your brand using just your smartphone and doing video marketing. These will be very important tools for 2020. So yeah, let's continue. If you have more in your budget An entry-level camera, a laptop, and a smartphone will be an amazing combination with internet access. Simple pictures, videos, and some written content are all you need to have your content plan. So yeah, a small point-and-shoot bridge camera that takes video in HD would be good. And with a laptop, obviously you need a bit of editing skills. They don't have to be complex editing skills, as long as you can edit your video and put it together if there's a lot of cuts and breaks in between there. And that'll work just amazingly for you. And with your smartphone, you'll be doing that for promotion. And with internet access, obviously, you can have, let's say, high quality video or a good video with enough information and content that people would enjoy. If that video is not on the internet, then it's a useless tool, right? So that's why I do mention internet access there. So let's continue. Amazing how a business can grow exponentially by spending so little. But there is a minor misconception that needs to be addressed, especially in small businesses. Outside of content needing to be compelling, have high engagement, and reach as many people as possible, there is one very important factor everyone should be mindful of. Content marketing doesn't work unless you are patient. So now we are getting into the topic of this blog and now this video vlog. And if you are listening this podcast, content marketing is a long-term plan. And I don't believe anybody starts a business thinking that the moment they register their business and open a social media page and have a website, they'll start getting sales the next day. It doesn't work like that. If you've been in business for more than a year, you will know that it doesn't work like that. So it makes no sense for someone to expect using content and having clients pouring into their business within a few days of them doing content. Sometimes content will fade. So myself, for example, I've been creating multiple kinds of content. A lot of it has been failing. I do testing. This is also another test. And if this is something that you enjoy, obviously I'll be doing more of these videos in future. But the main point of creating content is to have a process, a branding process, to be in front of your audience. And it has not changed since it began. So with companies like Procter & Gamble, which I've written about in a different article, they started doing content marketing more than 50 years ago. I forgot the exact number. John Deere is a company that services farmers with their products. They've also been doing content marketing through their magazine, the Furrer. I don't know how to say it correctly, but that magazine, if you're a farmer, you know what the Furrer is. With Procter & Gamble, they started the soap operas. Soap operas nowadays are something that people view, they watch, follow religiously. We have generations here in South Africa. I don't really watch TV, so I don't know which other ones are big. Save Dilan, yeah, The Bold and the Beautiful, Days of Our Lives. Those were content marketing plans before the internet age. So they had a long-term strategy. So if you are going into content marketing, you need to have a long-term strategy. Don't expect it to work for you within a month or two, sometimes not even 3 months. It could be 6 months, it could be 12 months. It depends on your market, it depends on your customers and how effectively you use your content. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna read a bit more before I come back to talking to camera. Okay, content marketing is like a game of chess. I don't know much about chess, but I know the masters know up to 10 to 15 moves, 10 to 15 of their next moves. In the book Jab, 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 Right Hook, Gary Vee shares a very important strategy. That strategy may have always been obvious, but not to many, certainly not me. The strategy will remain relevant, in my opinion, for 20 years or more from now. The strategy basically outlines marketing with patience. You know, Gary Vee is a content marketing king, right? Next one. I'm not sure how everyone has become so impatient, even marketers. But I have met and spoken with several people and noticed something that even I once believed. Online marketing is a waste of time. Can you imagine a content creator believing such? To this day, I still meet the very same kinds of people, and age is not a factor here. It is just a mindset thing. When you ask these people what they have done and for how long they have tried it, seldom you will see anyone trying it consistently for at least 6 months. It's always a burst of effort once in a blue moon. Once a month. That's what I mean. Man, I'm reading this exactly how I wrote it. Well, anyway. When I look back, I did this a lot. Once a month or at most 5 times. However, the confusion came when sales were involved. The line between marketing and sales blurs really quickly. You can find that brands see their Facebook post, for example, reaching 10,000 people and maybe 100 likes on it, and just like that, they expect that to reflect in their revenue. Some create a social media account and the very first post is a sales page and products with prices. The audience honest response is probably something like, excuse me, who are you? Content marketing is not for any business that expects sales to begin from the very first online post or even the 20th in a month. In fact, that is not how business works. Typically, you can spend months before seeing proper revenue. Perhaps one could say content marketing is for business with enough capital at hand. This could be true, but it is really for the business that is looking to create a strong brand and relationship with its customers. Branding is an ongoing process. If we can agree on that, then we should be able to agree that when doing it online, it should be an ongoing process as well. With good branding and brand awareness, converting your audience into buying customers become less a complicated process if you have a good sales plan. So, how long should a business do content marketing before expecting sales? There's no definite answer to this. Some products and services may be easier to sell online depending on the timing. Some may go viral and quickly catch on. On the other hand, some may take as long as 6 months to a year before converting customers. Kind of lost myself here. On the other hand, some may take as long as 6 months to a year before converting customers is possible. Okay, cool. It depends on a lot of factors on how your business does with content. These factors range from how good you are at telling your story, which would be a way to connect with your customers. Others may be how you are able to retain their attention through humor, education, and a bit more things that I didn't mention on this post. The more engaged you can get your audience to be, some of your content may organically prompt your audience to connect at their own accord or based on your call to action. Cool, so I pretty much went through a lot here, but I'm just going to focus here on how long a business should do content marketing before they expect sales. So for a business like ours, Meraki Creative, when we do content, we don't expect to have clients for at least 3 to 6 months of just creating content and being practitioners of what we preach, so that it is easier for them to believe that they do need content for their marketing plan, especially their online marketing plan. This would be video, this would be written content, graphics and photographs. But some products are quite easier to sell online. This also may be seasonal. This may also be, let's just say this may be seasonal or based on trends. So something that I have personally noticed without doing any research on was the fitness industry has been booming. People have been starting businesses in the fitness industry. And one of the examples that is creating successful businesses for people is Herbalife, for example. You see people selling Herbalife products and Some of them are doing very well because, they got the bodies to show that they use these products. Some of them are not doing so great. But if you look at those that are doing really great, if they're not posting videos on Instagram, Facebook, for example, of themselves with their hot bodies, nice bodies, and other types of pictures, you'll see that they actually get a lot of clients. They do get a lot of money from their business. Some not so much because they share some really weird pictures. If you follow anybody that sells Herbalife products, you know what I mean. So it depends on the product, it depends on the season, it depends on the trends. If you are selling a very high ticket product or service, I don't believe that you should expect you to have customers within a month or two, or within 3 months. It might take you a while because it's a high ticket item, high ticket service. So you need to connect with your audience enough for them to eventually believe in you and believe in your product to pay for it. Yeah, so it really just depends on the kind of business, the industry you're in. Is it seasonal? It's trends. Many factors come into this. So when you do content marketing, again, depending on the season, depending on how effectively you tell your story, you might find that you attract people before you start selling to them. Because remember, content marketing as a whole is not advertising, it's not sales. So you're just doing marketing, getting your brand awareness, connecting with your clients. Some people will be like so interested in what you are doing, what you are selling, and what you are teaching them that they will ask, how much? How can I get it? And just like that, those will be customers that come to you at their own accord. But eventually, obviously, you get to a point where you start advertising for sales generation, for lead generation. So content marketing makes it easier for you when you start doing advertising and posting stuff with your prices for people to come to you and buy whatever it is that you are advertising. Let's get to the last part of this blog and finish up this video. Okay, you have many options in 3 categories of content. This is visual content, written content, and audio. Whichever direction your business takes, it is important not to expect it to convert into sales within the first 100 people reached, or not to blur the lines between marketing and advertising and sales. This is something that I just mentioned. The ultimate goal of content marketing is to grow your brand, create more awareness, and through your influence begin to generate sales. Also, remember to always educate your customers. If you are not doing that, then another brand is doing it, and well, you should guess who they are going to buy from. So we going with the direction of teaching our customers, this may be you watching this, on how to use content. This is teaching them the importance of using video, visual content. This can be pictures, this can be animation, this can be video, this can be graphics. We are more focused on photography, video, and a bit of graphics, maybe animation in future. And written content, as you see, I'm reading from a blog here. It's something that you can use to connect with your customers. And what is the last one again? Audio. So you can also do podcasting. Voice is also something that's going to be very strong in the near future. I don't know how long it will take before it takes off, but a lot of people do tune in and stream podcasts online, and that is why you are listening to this if you are listening. And that's why you're watching this if you are watching, because video is also going to be a very strong form of content. And yeah, without using up more time and making you spend too much more time online, let me end it right there. And I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, leave a comment below. If you have any questions, if you have anything else to add on to this that can become our next topic, would greatly appreciate it. Remember to click like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, we out.